Hey Latchkey kids and driving mutants, I'm Lady Shasha, Mistress of the Snark. And today's requested suggested review comes courtesy of Victima Azul, who says, anyway, can you review Haunt? It's from 2019 and it's on Shudder. I've seen it and I thought it was real good. I would like your take. It's a perfect Halloween movie. Let's take a look at what Haunt is about. On Halloween, a group of friends encounter an extreme haunted house that promises to feed on their darkest fears. The night turns out deadly as they come to a horrifying realization that some nightmares are real. This movie was a little bit uneven. It had a good concept, but the execution was a little bit hit and miss. It kept going back and forth from being fun and really interesting to being dull and a little bit boring, and then back to being fun and interesting again. It feels like they started writing this with all the scares and kills planned out, but then thought they would come back later and fill in the story and just didn't finish filling in the story. It just seems really unfinished, or like they were leaving out a lot of details. This also felt longer than it needed to be, especially with the story being so thin. Plus, it had some of its characters doing some of the dumber tropes in horror, like using a weapon and then immediately discarding it before you're sure that the danger's over. Keep the baseball bat. If you have a baseball bat, keep the baseball bat. Don't use the baseball bat and then throw it away. Keep the baseball bat. There were some well-timed jump scares. They got me good a few times. There were also some pretty decent kills and a little bit of gore, which you know I enjoy. For example, someone gets their face peeled back with a claw hammer. That looked alright. The character design was creative, both the masks and also what's under those masks. The premise of this did remind me just a little bit of this movie from, I'm not sure the year, but it was called Scare House. Both movies have the premise of college students going to a haunted house or a scare house and being victimized for real. And both movies seemed, I'm doing this from memory, but both movies seem to have the same issue. Good scares planned out, good kills planned out, but characters that we could give a damn about, and a story that's lacking a little bit. That said, I don't think this is an entirely horrible movie. I would give this just above a mediocre. It wasn't so much my taste. Thank you Victima Azul for suggesting this movie. I now can say that I have seen it. It is still available to watch on Shudder. I personally didn't think it was that great, but like I always say, don't take my word for it. Watch it for yourself. Just because I love something doesn't mean you won't hate it, and just because I hate something doesn't mean you won't love it. Did you see Haunt on Shudder? What did you think of it? And what do you think of this type of movie about scare houses that go wrong? Let me know in the comments. Until next time. Hey, did you know that I work for tips now? You could hit me up on Venmo or Cash App. While I'm happy to receive the type of coin that jingles, I'd love to receive the type that folds. Somebody show these people where the subscribe button is. They don't know what they're doing.